Hi, boys and girls, and hi, kindergarten families. It's Mrs. Moore here. Happy Monday. Today we are starting another week of virtual learning, and now you can come on Canvas for some extra resources or overviews of the lessons that I will be teaching each day live on Zoom. I'd still like you to join me on all of our Zoom calls. So, for today, boys and girls, we are actually going to start an author study. A special author, and her name is Jan Brett. She is also an illustrator. And right below this video, there is a link to the story that we're going to listen to today called The Mitten. This week, as we do our author study of Jan Brett, we're also going to stop and think about the different parts of the book. For today, we're going to focus on the main character or characters in the story, The Mitten. As an example today, I'd like to share with you our book, After the Fall. This is how Humpty Dumpty got back up again, and this is one of our favorite books that we like to reread over and over again. And if you're thinking about this book and thinking about the characters in this story, who is the main character in this book? You're right, it's Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty is the main character in this book. He is the main character because he is who the book is mostly about, okay? The character is somebody or something, or it could be an animal or a person in the story that tells us how they're feeling. The character can talk in this story. The book is written about this character. Now, there can be more than one character in a book. So after you listen to The Mitten today, you're going to find out that the main characters in that story are all the different animals who tried to fit into the mitten. After you're done listening to The Mitten and talking about who the main characters in that story are, your assignment today for reading is to do your 20 minutes of reading by yourself and looking and finding the main characters in each of the books that you're reading today. All right, next I'm going to share my camera with you so that we can talk a little bit about what we're going to be working on for writing this week. So let me share my document camera here with you. Okay, and so you can see here on my document camera, today we started a book all about me. Well, you're going to write your book all about you, right? So on our title, we're going to write all about me. And you're going to draw a self-portrait. That's a picture of yourself on the front cover. And I added some fun things that I like. I love movies and popcorn. I love books and reading. And I wrote ABC 1, 2, 3 because I am a teacher and I love being a teacher. I am still not finished with my front cover. I could add some more details about being a mom and adding some colors on here. All right, and then I wrote my name on the bottom line where it says by Mrs. Moore. Now, the inside, boys and girls, is going to be a pattern book. Remember, a pattern is when the sentence repeats over and over and over again. Our pattern that we're going to use for this All About Me book is going to start with I like. Okay, let me write that on the line here. I know our sight word I, and I start with an uppercase letter. I, then I do my finger space, and I write the word like. That's a sight word, L-I-K-E. Now my last word on each page is going to be different, right? But I need to sound it out. What's something that I like? I like reading. So I'm going to write the word reading on this line. Read-in. And a period at the end. I like reading. Then I'm going to work on my illustration here of me reading my book. Your job today for writing time, boys and girls, is to start on your front cover and write your title, All About Me. Draw your self-portrait. Write your name at the bottom. And then go to your first page and start the sentence with I like. And think of one thing that you like. Each day this week, we'll add a new page to our pattern book, All About Me, starting with the words I like. All right, thumbs up for writing time today. The last lesson that we're going to talk about today, boys and girls, is our math lesson. And this is a fun game, okay? What we're going to do is, if you have some number cards at home, so you can either make your own cards like I did here, or if you have a deck of cards that have numbers on it, you can use that as well. And we're going to play a game called Top It. We played Top It before, remember, with the dot cards. They had dots on each one to show the numbers. But this time we're going to play with cards that already have the numbers written on them. So how to play. If you're playing by yourself, that's fine. You're going to shuffle up your cards. So you're going to write numbers 1 through 20, okay? You're going to turn over the top first two cards. I have a 7, so you're going to say the number 7 and 13. You're going to decide which number is greater than the other number, and then you're going to say that out loud. So I would say 13 is greater than 7. So 13 wins, right? 7 is less than 13. So I'm going to take those cards, I'm going to put 13 on the top and set it over here. Then I'll flip over the next two cards and read them out loud. 17. See the next one. Oh, 14. These are kind of close together, but I know that 14 is less than 17, and 17 is greater than 14, so 17 wins, and I can set those off to the side. Now, if you do have a partner that you can play with at home, this game is really fun to play with a partner, and this is how it works. You shuffle up your cards again just like I did before, okay? And then you split the cards in half. So my partner gets half of the deck and I get half of the deck. On each turn, each of you flips over one card. So let's say I had this side. I would flip over a 2. And let's say SJ is my partner. He's my stuffed animal friend, right? And he flips over and he has a 19. Oh, I know 19 is a lot greater than 2. 19 is greater than 2, so that means SJ won this round. That means he gets to set both of the cards in front of him. Good job, SJ. Let's go one more time. Let's say I flip over a 5, and this time maybe I'm playing the game with Mabel. Mabel flips over her card. She got 20. 20 is greater than 5. Mabel won this round, so she gets to take both of the cards and set them in front of her. Okay, so boys and girls, today for math, we're going to be playing Top It with number cards, and we need to be using our words greater than or less than, and also looking and identifying, saying the numbers out loud. You can play this game by yourself with a stuffed animal friend, like if I pretend to play with SJ or Mabel, or if you have somebody at home that you can play with, that's fine too. All right, boys and girls, so those are our 3 lessons for today. Reading, writing, and math. Off you go.